Chinese not allow me to go there. As early as '83, I publicly expressed I want to go to Tibet and would like to see by myself. And then for that reason, we planned '84 some kind of advanced party, go to Tibet, and some kind of preparation for my visit. Suppose '85, but now that didn't materialize. Then, meantime, the Chinese central government attitude towards this what so-called dissident or democratic movement, then eventually harder and harder. Finally, Tiananmen event happened. Then also early '90, another occasion I expressed I want to go. And that time, my main purpose is try to cool down the situation. But again, the Chinese government has refused giving permission. So now, as soon as the Chinese government give me some green signal, I'm ready. Go there. But then the real return, that the very reason 1959 we become refugee is the political reason. In spite, on paper, autonomy, in reality, not that kind of autonomy. So therefore, eventually the situation becomes something very, very difficult. Then there is no other alternative except escape. So the real reason why we become refugees is still there. So we have to tackle that problem, that issue. So early '80, Chinese government made a 5-point proposal to me, sent to me. In it, the 5-point, number one, I will restore, right?
I will be restored.
I will be restore all my sort of previous, official rank or privilege, these things. Then second, the Chinese government sent a high official to receive me from India, such things. But all points regarding me. So at that time, we immediately told Chinese government, this is not issue. Issue is 6 million Tibetan people's basic right and their culture or environment. These are the basic issue. So unless central government, look carefully about this basic issue, my return, question of my return, not relevant. Not relevant. Once the main issue properly addressed, then of course we will return. They insist since 7th century, Tibet become part of China. The main reason is marriage. Now later they dropped. Now later they insist since 13th century, Tibet become part of China. That also, according to historian, quite complicated. So therefore, I always make very clear, past history is history. According to political necessity, change history is impossible. History is just history. So past history is concerned up to historian and up to legal experts. Let them say. This is not a political decision. Now, political decision is about future. Future is concerned, I fully committed about my middle approach, not seeking separation from mainland China. That's clear. Now, I think almost 1,000 times I repeated this everywhere. So therefore, even among Tibetan and also among our supporters, sometimes a very critical view about my stand. So worldwide seems convinced Dalai Lama is not seeking independence. Dalai Lama is seeking not separation. But Chinese leaders still not fully convinced. I think they consider our meeting here also the movement of splittist movement, with help of some Norwegians, or part of anti-West. Still, my stand is still same. Past is past. It is up to historian, up to legal expert. When future is concerned, I will give you assurance, and also through you to more than 1 billion Chinese, I will give, I will give assurance. I'm not seeking separation.